Get ready for the dopest show around, the Whiskey No Chaser Podcast.
Yo, another round of Whiskey No Chaser, bro. It's your boy Hector. I got a fucking special guest, man. This nigga's a beast. This nigga has killed Jersey for years. Has killed, man, more than Jersey. We're gonna find out where else. You got your style from him. This motherfucker, all those little dots you put around your shit, that little 3-dot shit, that little swirl you be putting on the bottom of your tag, that's him, nigga. I know. I see him. It's fucking Acroe, man. You already know.
Salud. Cheers, baby.
Yo, thank you so much for coming, bro.
Thank you for having me, man.
I appreciate you, man. For real.
It's an honor, man. Salud.
So, man, let's just get started, man. A lot of people don't know you because you're a night crawler, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's what graph niggas do. They night crawl. Okay. You know, I don't know if it's too much information, but where are you from? Are you from Jersey?
I'm a philosopher, so when people ask me where I'm from, my go-to answer is I'm from planet Earth, you feel me? So, like, we all born on this rock, you know what I mean? That's my philosophy as a human being. That's where we, you know what I mean? I'm from planet Earth. All the borders are imaginary, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I do understand the differences, that there are different cultures, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There are different languages, and, you know what I mean? And what people associate with as what the truth is based on the culture you're from and your geographical location. But I'm from Northeast Asia. If motherfuckers know their geography, they know where that's at, you know what I'm saying? But I moved to the Americas in like 1999. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm Jersey all the way since then, you know what I'm saying? Past 20, about 20 years and shit.
Welcome.
So, Jersey, baby, you know what I'm saying?
We happy to have you, nigga.
Word, happy to be here.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you know, being that you're not from here, shit, nigga, you came here in 99, so you came here and you was a teenager. You want to give an age, or you want to give a, you know what I mean, a ballpark?
I was like 14 when I got here, and I was familiar with the culture. But
you had English in? You was talking English?
Nah, not really. It's my second language, so.
Yeah.
But I was already, familiar with the culture through music that I heard back, you know what I'm saying, my homeland. So, that being, you know what I'm saying, if people got the Northeast Asia reference.
Get your geography right.
That's right there, you know what I mean? But I tend to not associate myself with names of countries rather than just a geographical location first and foremost, because I don't necessarily, go along with all the, shit that's going on politically and, spiritually or mentally with the people where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm at, you dig? So, yes.
You're where you at.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, when it comes to that, it's true. Hey, listen, man, it's all made up at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was not, and America was not America.
Exactly.
When it first came, and there was just all these plants and shit.
That's kind of like, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I see it anyway. You know what I mean? It's different. It's like I did my DNA test, you feel me?
Yeah.
I got a mixture of cultures in me, and I feel like everybody else do so as well. You know what I mean? People just don't know it. So the world's been a melting pot since day one. So for anyone to think they just that one thing or they're better than other people because of their racial whatever DNA structure or whatever, that shit's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? So yeah. For sure. We out here in Jersey, baby. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both coasts, West Coast and the East Coast, being that is mostly populated by either the second generation or first generation of immigrants, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You get to have friends from different cultures.
Yeah.
And be a little bit more exposed to different mentalities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You're more accepting of people that are coming from different places. You know what
As you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we need that more. And shit. Especially where we're at, dog. Here in this area, you can't be racist, dog. It's impossible.
I mean,
everybody.
It's kind of oxymoronic, you know what I'm saying, to be wanting to be here and not exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like if you here, like if you wanted to come here and somehow this place was, you know what I'm saying, like pulling your strings and or calling your name, like can't come here and be hating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all
unacceptable.
Yeah, the only way this shit work out here, and the way to work magic out here is through love. You know what I'm saying? Like an understanding. So
everybody needs
you know
that.
What I mean?
Yeah, people forget to do that, man. People are so selfish and they're all about themselves, and they don't, they forget to be like, just be human and consider other people. If you see somebody losing, maybe it's not their fault. Maybe sometimes life will drop you some shit that you're not ready for, and it sets you back and shit. But getting back to you and shit, man. You came here. Were you already fucking with the graph and shit, or was that something that was born here with you?
I started out like back in, you know what I'm saying, when I first, like my first interaction was, I think it was like, I might have been like 12 or something like that, 11, 12, something like that. And I was watching this, it was a TV show, and there was a segment of a TV show that was made for like teenagers. It was about different music trends, different things that are popping in the pop culture. It was kind of like one of those first programs, segments that they had with this program that was like for teenagers, you know what I'm saying? That was into like Western shit or whatever, And then there was one episode where they were showing this breakdance hip hop crew from Moscow, the capital and shit. And it was this dope ass track with the scratches, and there was breakdancing, and in the background they had all these decked out walls and shit with characters and pieces and all that shit. I'm like, oh shit, was that? Like, what the fuck? Because I was already drawing, like, I was already using my imagination and shit and drawing and shit. So I was like, yo, that shit's dope. So I was, I was fucking tagging up the neighborhoods, but at the time, like different.
Over there.
I was tagging up the neighborhoods. Dope. Like my first tag was an anarchy symbol. Me and my boy smashed the town. Cause at the time I was listening to like punk rock and shit. I was into like heavy metal punk rock music and shit. So I was like anti-system type shit.
Word.
So my first tag was, I went back to the A with the Acroe. You know what I'm saying? My first tag was the circle with the A.
Yeah.
Smashed the town. Like one can, the whole went ham. Old city, old town. I mean, it wasn't a city at the time. It's a city now, but that was my first interaction. But when I got here, like I was more about spreading the culture. So when I was, when I heard the music, I wasn't tagging up my name. I was doing logos like Onyx logo, Public Enemy logo, Naughty by Nature logo. You feel me? Like it's crazy. Like you know what I mean? Shit, how the shit goes full circle in life. You know what I mean? Like things that you into and you appreciate and change you. Like you somehow attracted to, similar, energy frequencies and shit, and then you end up colliding somewhere down the line in life. You know what I mean? It's bugged out and shit, because I ended up meeting people from Naughty by Nature, Uncle Vic.
Nigga, I met Tretch the other day, bowling. Not the other day, probably a couple months ago. No, you were there, Josh, right? When we met Tretch? Oh, no, you weren't there. Right. Usually be around this shit. But yeah, Tretch was there, man. We was taking shots. Yo, that nigga cool as fuck. And the thing is that, you got to go up to these celebrities like they human. You go over here fucking sucking their dicks, nigga. That shit is weird, man.
Yeah,
go up, show them, hey, man.
They're just human beings, you know what I'm saying? But that is super dope, you know what I'm saying? But it's not their fault, you know what I mean? It's like they just took what they knew how to do and they perfected it, and you know what I'm saying? That's what to me hip hop is about. It's about like it's about creating yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about taking yourself, your name or whatever you are, to another level. Some people call it ego tripping, like there's different psychological conditions and there's different terms to, whatever, criticize self-love. But it's like really it's self, I don't even know, like a self-motivating sport to me, you know what I'm saying? Because the point of it to me is to get better and do more stuff, right? I mean,
Word.
bigger, better, more, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's always better involved. It's not just more. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you got to build yourself
it's not
up.
just quantity. You know what I'm saying? It's about quality that you put out. It's about like how far you take yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not about competing with anybody. It's not about, to me, you feel me? Like I feel like it's something that it's a tool that I use to better myself. You know what I mean? In a way, you know what I mean?
Meaning like ego and shit? Like
No, better myself, be a better human being, like be a better person, be better at everything, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what it is that you do, be the best at it, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, like take that shit to another level. So, you know what I mean? That's the mentality I feel like that hip hop pushed in me, you know what I'm saying? Like when I heard the music, and because when I got to the States, I was like looking at the highway and I'm seeing like all these random names and I'm like, yo, like this whole time I was doing Onyx and Public Enemy logos, you know, because that's what I was listening to. And that's the shit that I was vibing to. And now I'm seeing like all these people are just, they representing themselves. They stating their name. You feel me? And they're like, yo, I'm right here, what's up? Like I'm right here, like this is me, you know what I'm saying? This is my hood, you know what I'm saying? This is where I be at. That's where my stuff, you know, that's my stumping ground. That's some tripping shit, like that's some ego tripping shit. But at the same time, it's like, yo, it's like it's the voice of the unheard. You feel me? Like it's the people that you'll never see or hear, but you know,
the voice of the unheard. That's fire.
You feel me? I mean, you know, it's not a new thing, but like that whole term is not a new thing, but I feel like that's, to me, that's what it is, because you have a voice with a can. You feel me? It's like what you trying to say, like, you know?
Yeah, you put it out.
I mean, you might just want to say like, yo, I'm right here, like, you know, it's a way to communicate with people. Like-minded people, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like rap game is just it's changed, just like any other game has changed. It became more about that ego trip shit you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It became more about that and more about like, you know, getting views or being popular or whatever. It became. I feel like, you know, I ain't even gonna speak on it because it's different for everybody. You know what I mean? But like my view of it is like I feel like. It was the sacred communicating a way of communicating. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like understood by certain people.
And I imagine, and you know, really when it started, 80s and all that. You know, I mean, I know it started before that. You know, they would put up burners saying "Merry Christmas." You know, it's not that you don't see that much now. You know, like burners up, like just. Especially with trains. Trains ain't getting hit like that, you know.
I mean, it depends on where you are. I mean, they still getting hit. People still doing trains. People that just did some clean trains in the city, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, right. Freight trains are getting hit. The other ones, I'm talking about those fucking the A line, you know, all those lines ain't getting bombed.
I see some shit. Yeah, I see some shit.
You would know more than I.
I mean, listen, with the social media, you see shit that. You don't gotta be at that train station, but you're gonna see that shit online, and it's, you know, it's like factual video of a train station with a train decked out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know, that's why like you can stay in tune with what's going on in the world. At the same time, you're isolating yourself from the world by staying on your device. You know what I mean? Because there's the ups and downs. You gotta utilize your tools. You gotta use them right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta limit yourself. To what it is, you know, but you have to, you have to realize what it is, you know what I'm saying, that it's a fabricated thing, you know what I'm saying, so it's not present in the real world when you unplug from that shit, you know.
Exactly, you got to get away from it and do your own thing in real life.
Recharge, you know, reboot, whatever you got to do.
Everybody has a problem though with that, you know what I'm saying. Most niggas, shit, they you know, and I'm a driver, so I'm out in the street all the time. Yo, people walk with their head down. I think we're gonna evolutionize to having longer necks to point down, so we can look at our devices.
We're just fucking up our spine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't do that. I try to. My thing, my nigga. My thing is when I'm out, I try to pay attention to my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who's gonna do what. Like, yo, I've been in bar. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch your 360. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in bar fights that have nothing to do with, because I'm not. You know what? I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a nigga that gets into problems. I'm a nigga that chills wherever I go. But I've been in situations where it just gets out of hand, and you know everybody's fighting, so you got to fight too. But if I wasn't fucking at a swivel, I'd have been that nigga got knocked out. sleeping, maybe stomped out. You know what I'm saying? And I've had situations that I've been able to get out of there
Yeah.
because I'm paying attention. I'm not fucking on my device,
Yeah.
bullshitting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And people forget that. Nigga, I got kids. I tell my kids that all the time. I tell my wife that all the time. I'm like, yo, pay attention to everything. There's always niggas plotting.
Yep.
You never know who the fuck is watching you to come rob you later on. You here right now?
Yeah.
This man over here, you know what I'm saying? He's pocket watching. He sees you
Yeah.
chilling, he's like, all right, that nigga's gonna go to his car later.
Yeah.
I saw him already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in situations like that too. That I've seen a nigga before he saw me. I mean, while he was seeing, I was watching him watching me.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's crazy.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And shit, and you know, just because of that, I've gotten out of.
Yeah, you was able
lucky
to
and gotten
get out of it and shit. What up?
Yeah, it's like, all right, I see this nigga. All right, let me swerve out the smoke at the proper time.
I've been into some crazy situations like that doing grab and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my boys was telling me stories about getting shot at in Newark and shit.
While
back
riding?
in the day. Shout out to
I imagine.
625, baby.
What? Who?
FY crew.
FY,
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the FY, you know what I mean?
Yo, my nigga, let me ask you something too
65,
about that. Because, yo, you know, it's easy to be mistaken as a robber when you're out graphing at night. Because you out at night and you know, you covered up sometimes.
It depends where you at, though.
Yeah, it depends where you're. But I'm saying, though, it's easy to be mistaken. Like, you know, say you're trying to climb up to the roof of a building, you know, to hit that shit.
People got, people got shot like that.
That's what I'm saying.
People thinking they're trespassing and they're trying to rob them or some shit. Because somebody trying to climb to a rooftop or whatever, you know what I mean? Shit like that definitely happens.
Yeah, I live in a building. This is, well, you know, we own the building, and I'm always watching. And if somebody was to be coming into my building and I see some funny shit, say I see a nigga like you just walking in, you know what I'm saying? Unless I hear cans, I'll be like, yo, what you doing, nigga? I'll know what's going on. I'll know the vibe. I'll know the vibe. But at the end of the day, just on the strength of, let's just say I don't know the vibe. I see somebody in my building, I'm blasting off on you. You inside my building, nigga. I don't know what you here to do. I don't know who you here to hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get away with it. I mean, well, Jersey's a little bit of a bitch when it comes to self-defense and shit. Florida, you get away with it right away. It's nothing. They'll be like, yo, good job, man. Jersey, you know.
Jersey, you gotta fight for it.
Yeah, my boy, I told him, yo, get your gun. I tell everybody, get their gun license. That's not a felon. I'm like, yo, go get your gun license. If you know what I'm saying? If you got a family, you should have a gun in the house.
Just make one.
I'm sorry?
Just make one.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, listen, legal or illegal, you need to defend your house, my nigga. At the end of the day, I can't tell you to go get an illegal arm, but do your thing, man.
No, I'm talking about if you build one, you know, you can build it like your rifle and stuff.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That's legal. That's legal. You could, if you build your own.
You can build your own. Hold up a second.
If you build, look it up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can build your own. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You get the
you have to buy parts separate and then put it together. But you can build, you know.
I didn't know that.
All those parts are like you can order and shit.
Yeah, I know you could build. Like my boy built the AR. You know what I'm saying? He built that himself.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a licensed gunner.
Yeah.
I'm not. I didn't know that if you didn't have a license, you can legally build one and not get arrested for owning that shit.
To protect your home, yeah.
I mean, I agree. I agree with people protecting their home all day.
Yeah.
All day. I'm with that. But
supposedly that's a loophole.
I did not know that, dog. That's fine. I mean, well, you looked it up. It's true. Oh shit! Acroe dropping knowledge, dog.
I feel like that was out. I feel like that was out. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It might be common knowledge, but I ain't know that shit.
But it's like, you know, who the fuck, you know, go actually do it, but you know.
A smart motherfucker that's trying to protect his family.
I know a few heads.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, with you, in your situation, you know, have you ever been in a situation like that somebody mistake you for a robber? Or maybe even, let's go with this, you in a bad neighborhood and they might mistake you for a gang member that might be
That's what I'm saying. Like, the stories that I heard from my homies was like, they was in the neighborhoods where, you know, people was hustling. So that was like, they was blowing up their spot in a way. Or they was in a neighborhood where certain colors wasn't, you know, welcomed, and they were doing them colors on the wall, so they were getting shot at. You know, people. Damn. You know what I mean? Like there was situations like that I heard stories about. But
that can happen real easily.
I mean,
you
yeah,
can
you
get the wrong
could.
gas station in the South.
I mean, yeah, in the
Get taken
South,
out.
anywhere, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
But
anywhere where
you
it's
don't even know.
where it's bad, like where people are just hungry and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you're right.
That's the hunger, though. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get robbed at a gas station in a place where everybody Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
and that's not gonna happen in a wealthy town or whatever. You know what I mean? It happens.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where people need. You know what I'm saying?
Where they niggas
Survival. It's
with
survival. You know what I'm saying? It's a jungle out there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder. Straight up, like that's how it is out there, you know. And like you said, that's the reality of things. You got to be aware of everything around you right now.
Yeah,
you know
watch
what I'm
your
saying? Because
surroundings.
everybody's hungry out there.
Facts. I mean, as a matter of fact, Den himself. Shout out to Den AIDS Crew.
Yo,
man.
shout out to. I just
nigga.
seen some of his like old shit that's still living out in the spot right here.
Yeah.
It's just old throwback shit still running on the wall. It's in the shade, so it never got burnt down by the sun or anything. So it looked like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was like a good 2004 or some, like maybe later, like 06 or something, but like a throwback. Some old shit.
Yeah. Then that's that nigga right there, man.
I seen one of my first pieces that I did there. It already got gotten over because it was already faded, so like parts of it.
Hold on, what tag though? Coma?
Yeah, Coma. Yeah.
Yo, Coma, my nigga.
One of the first pieces I did in Jersey City was I just saw that shit.
All right, so you see that tag right there? That right there? The silver one? You see, I mean, look, I just told you, I was talking about how niggas take your style. You see that H? The bottom, that I took that from your R, from the bottom of your R.
You wild like, nah, you tripping, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look like yours.
That's what.
It doesn't look like yours. You stupid. It doesn't look like yours, but it's an idea. You feel me? Like,
that fold right there is crazy because my tag is almost one line, but the way the hand is moving, it's a continuous movement. Like I don't go, you know what I'm saying? My hand doesn't travel to start spraying too far from, well, you know what I mean? Where the last letter ended, so it just keeps going. So like that's what you're doing with that right there is just, similar thing, concept. You feel me? It's about the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like how you moving this shit, smooth. You know what I mean?
I saw your Comar up on a mailbox a couple blocks away from here years ago, my nigga, because I used to do drunk tagging walks, and I saw that and shit. And at that time, I didn't have 5 letters. It was just the 4 letters, and fucking. I don't know why. I was like, I knew I needed to add a letter. I don't know why. I was like, I saw an interview with Revoke. For some reason, I don't know what the fuck the tag is. Revoke. Revoke.
I got a $2 bill in my wallet right now.
Word?
I
do too. But not with a Revoke tag. But I swear. He didn't tag mine. But yeah, I too have a $2 bill in my wallet.
Word. That's what's up.
I don't know why. It feels like ever since I had that, I've never been broke.
Where'd you, somebody gave that to you or you,
No, it was given to me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Who gave it to you?
No, nobody. Yeah, actually, my father gave it.
All right.
It's not tagged on. It's nothing. It's just I just said that.
I wanted to know who you got, like who gave it to you.
Yeah, my dad gave it to me. My dad gave.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you said how you feel about it too.
I feel
so
about
like,
it, yeah.
So I feel like it's important also who gave it to you. You know what I mean? Like where you got it from, or how you got it.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's important. So,
that's yo, you know what? It's fucked up. Hey man, we didn't turn on the fucking lights. But no wonder I look so dark. We didn't turn on the lights, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it now. The first half, it looks crazy. You not help. You are no help. That's my cousin. So I have to talk shit to him like that. I love this nigga.
Yo, my bad. I didn't even pass this to you. I guess you're gonna cut that out or whatever in between. You wanna hit this? You good?
All right. Yeah, it looks better. All right. Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, it tastes the weed. I taste the weed only.
All right, we good? We ready to go? Yes. Yo, son, hold on. What? Hold on. Did I finish my sentence about Dan, talking about Dan? Oh, no. All right, so getting back to Dan real quick. He told me that when he went out to Florida, gang banging is crazy. It's aggressive out there. I don't know if you've been out there in the hood.
Been Cali a couple times.
Yeah, so he was telling me how when he was out there painting and shit, that the niggas, ran up on him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, just doing graffiti, my nigga. I'm not involved with no gang."
Yeah.
And they let him rock. They just wanted to do their thing too. Like they just wanted to paint. And shit. And he was like, "Yo, do your thing." There's something like that. I don't remember the exact story, but I know that happened to him and shit. And I mean, graph is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous situation. It could get dangerous.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
And, especially with, the homies, some of my homies in Cali doing like billboards and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're doing, they climbing some crazy highway spots. Shout out to, Views. Shout out to Slot. You know what I'm saying? Bams, the whole Bamsey, like, all the people that are like pushing it heavy out there. You know what I'm saying? Doing crazy stuff. But, like you said, it's a sport, man. You know what I mean? Depending. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's on you.
However you want to work.
I mean, like it's on you. So that's how far you pushing yourself. Is
where you want to go.
Shows about who you are as a character. You know what I mean? So everybody trying to go.
Kid niggas.
Everybody trying to go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like hard in the paint.
Yo, my nigga. Just talking about graph. So this nigga, these niggas from New York, B.O. and Ansel. You seen them up?
Yeah.
Ansel?
Yeah.
How this nigga over here by the Lincoln Tunnel on top of one of those lights, just with the AN. it's I didn't even take a picture because I'd be driving too fast.
I didn't even see that one yet, but I know who you're talking about. They shit. They're going hard. Jersey City, Newark, and shit. Yeah, I seen spots.
Yeah, them niggas. I hit him up. B.O.'s coming. He's coming to the podcast. I spoke to him.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's coming through and shit, which is gonna be fire and shit. But yeah, man, niggas, like you said, it's about, how far you want to take it. Those dudes are taking that motherfucker far. Yeah. That motherfucker is climbing on shit that it's
crazy
like
highway spots too.
Yeah. And well, when B.O. gets here, we're gonna talk about it. He was telling me how he's like, that they don't get the clout because they're not out here hitting pussy shit, hitting gates and shit like that. That they're doing real shit. Like, so he has a feeling.
Say, who's saying that?
B.O. He said that you know what? And I'm not trying to put him out there on some shit.
But I was just wondering, I was wondering what he meant by getting clout.
I don't. That you see?
Yeah, I'm like, what is?
I don't know, and I want to ask him because I guess he feels that he's not getting.
I mean, when you said
the props that he deserves.
I mean, when you said the name, and I was like, yo, I see them because I see them putting whatever work they're putting in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
BEOH. You know what I'm talking about,
right?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
When you said the name,
you knew it already.
I knew who you was talking about. So I feel like that's clout right there. You know what I'm saying?
Clout, nigga. Acroe knows who the fuck you are. That's clout. Hey man,
yo,
you got clout, dog.
Like I see you. You feel me? Like you put in work, whatever you doing with your name. Like I see it. So it's like that's clout to me. So like 100%. So
nigga, just on the strength of you knowing them. That's it. It's clout.
They ain't even know me, but I'm saying like I pay attention to graph, so I look at everything. You know what I'm saying? That's in my habitat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I go to New York, I see the motherfuckers up. I see who's doing what. You know what I mean? Because I got my eyes on it. You know.
Yeah.
So I pay attention. So I guess to me, it matters. You know what I'm saying? So
agreed.
Because that's what I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm not out there, hitting shit no more because I'm a pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm no pussy though. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Don't come over here testing me, acting like I'm a pussy because you're gonna, be sorely fucked up. But yeah, no. What I mean by that is more like, I just didn't want to risk anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got arrested the last time I went and hit some shit. Some fucking Dyke Transit cop fucking pulled out a gun on me.
Oh shit!
Man, fuck that
dramatized.
Bitch. Nigga, that bitch had me on the snow on my chest for half an hour, my nigga, waiting for backup on my chest, my nigga. And I'm like, hey man, it's just graffiti, miss. And it's an abandoned building. Yeah. She's like, I hate you, graffiti kid. Like, yo, she was really offended about me hitting that wall, my nigga. Like, you know where I got arrested? That little area going down, it's I waited for that wall to get painted so I could hit it and put a throw on that. Going down to Hoboken off of First Street Park, First Street Park going down on the right side. I'm pretty sure I know you've hit that. You've hit it a couple times. I've seen you on there.
Off the light rail by 9th Street?
Yes,
right
exactly. Right. that little like cave in, like you know where you go in. I had that spot. I was literally almost finished. Bitch pulled up on me, pulled out the gun, and then when I get to the precinct, the cops are making fun of me because I'm 26 at the time, and they're like, "Oh, this guy must not get no pussy or something like that because he's out here doing painting walls like a little kid."
That's funny.
You know they're gonna make fun of you.
Funny. They was making fun of me in New York City when I got caught doing the tag. They were like, "Yo, next time go bigger." It's the same charge. I was like, "Yo, they wild."
They didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was like, "Wow." I'm like, "Yo, fuck." They right though. They was like, "Yo, it's the same charge if you caught a little tag or, you know, you caught a fucking ultra wide, fucking covered the whole gate. It's vandalism charge or whatever."
Yeah.
Whatever it is they throw at you. And they was literally telling me, next time go bigger. I was like, I wasn't expecting that out of all the shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was cracking, they was trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, trying to talk mad shit. Like, to me, I feel like they was telling me, they was giving me like an advice in the way, making fun of me and shit.
Yeah.
Because I went smoke, I had a little silver tag and they got me, they just pulled up on me right when I did it, you know what I'm saying? So they just had me like right-handed right there, putting the marker in my pocket, walking away from it. So like, man, that shit was retarded. I was going ham too. It was like.
Was it an act?
It was like 5 a.m. and I had the silver marker and I was just going ham. I was going ham on the block. It was dead for a second to me, you know what I'm saying? So I was going ham. And then, you know, boom, I turn around, catch a tag on the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? 2 seconds, I got too comfortable. Right, got too comfortable, wasn't paying attention to my 360.
Facts.
And boom, got caught up like that. But there's some funny story behind that. I met a writer when I was in the tombs or whatever they call it, you know what I'm saying? The spot. I met some writer over there too, and I caught a peanut butter tag on the wall.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Shit was crazy.
Ooh.
And I got in there with a knife.
Yeah, right.
I got through the car, through the station.
How the fuck? Where was that shit?
And they got the knife from me. And so I was like, yo, I'm retarded. I should have dropped that shit off somewhere. But they added that charge to my shit.
Fuck,
it was like a knife. But I worked it out as a work knife.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, cut boxes and shit.
Yeah. Yo, I always got a knife on me too. It's for work.
Open packages, cut boxes.
I open packages.
Get out of sticky situations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a tool. It's a tool.
It's just like an essential tool. Like, you know.
You see it is.
You know what I mean? Fucking, it's just a tool. You know, a toothpick.
A toothpick, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. If I don't have my knife on me, I always feel naked because you're always using it for something. Like really, it's a tool.
I feel like that would if I don't have the can on me. You feel me? And like, you know, a spider can. You know what I mean? That webcam.
Nigga, I commented on your shit the other day, Marble God.
I need a sponsor, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, sponsor this nigga.
Whoever's doing that, you know what I mean?
All right, so let's talk about that marble shit. What is it? Because yo, you were the first nigga I saw rocking that.
That shit, I mean, I seen people using this, so I was like, yo, it's dope. They got different colors and shit, but you know, I really dig the black and the silver one. Because they both, you know, you can see the black on any light surface.
Split out
hard. You can see all the lines in there. Like, that shit look like silly string.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, nigga.
That shit's crazy. That shit just makes you feel crazy when you write with it. Like, it's a good feeling because you got this tool. Like, I guess it's not just a line. You feel me? It's a whole shape. You know what I mean? So it's
you're about to catch a Earth Acroe over here. I got some cans. I mean,
I got a marble can in the whip. You know,
oh, word? Yeah, nigga. I fuck with you that much that I'll allow you to fucking throw a nice marble jumpy on this bitch. You did? Cause nigga, like I said, nigga, I couldn't interview anybody that's in the graph game before in the interview in Acroe. To me personally, as a nigga, he's the king of this Jersey shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be an easy argument, maybe him or Emo.
You remember what I said earlier though, right?
Yeah. Oh no, fuck that. He's not the king. Hold on, say that. What you say that, bro? Drop that.
Nah, I was like, so kid left the comment on some shit. It's like, yo, you the king Acroe. I was like, nah, chill. Kings get overthrown, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was good on that, you know what I'm saying? Robin Hood, baby, you know how
Robin Hood, bitch. You know what I mean? Rob
Word,
from the rich, get to the poor. You
word,
dig?
word up,
You dig?
all day.
Yo, man, take that sip. Let's get a little more. This is the ending of this, but we still got more. It
Hell
ain't
yeah,
nothing.
I'll take a little bit too. Fuck it, that shit rolling.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother. Whatever, man. Get it in.
Salute.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, let me ask you, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
What's your influences? Because like you seem to be
Let's
the type
go,
of nigga,
let's
dog.
go, man. Go
The
ahead.
type of nigga that you know you have your own shit, and I don't see like that motherfucking heart, my nigga. Where the fuck you get that from, bro?
That's like, I mean, first person I seen doing it was Score. Shout out to Score from Bricks, you know what I'm saying? BR Bricks. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, first time I seen somebody do it around their tag was him, you know what I'm saying?
How long ago was this?
That was back in the day, you know what I'm saying? That was when I was probably like last year of high school, first year of college, some shit like that. When I
Did he
was
flare it out like you do like that, or you added all that?
nah. I mean, the whole flare is just, you know, it's just a shape. It's a heart shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody invented that. That shit was invented back in the day when they put two hearts together and it made up a shape. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know exactly who did
All right, so you
that,
ain't
but
gonna
you
get
know what I'm
mad if you
saying?
catch
Like,
another nigga rocking
I'm just
that.
doing. Nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? If somebody doing it the same with the E, maybe it'd be like, yo, you kind of. But it's like
They do that shit with a
but
K or
then I
something,
did
nigga.
invent the E. You know what I'm saying? Just the
Yeah,
letter. That's how you write the letter E. Like, so whatever. I
yeah,
don't give a fuck
yeah.
if anybody does anything. If they feel like doing it, like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's so good. Like, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I'm not like I'm not claiming the shape of a heart. You feel me? Like
I
I'm
respect
just
that though.
doing it. I do any shape.
I
I just
respect
recently
that.
started doing like
The
the
box, I
box,
seen
or
that,
like, you know,
nigga.
like a diamond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like a
seen that. I
diamond or
like that. That's
whatever.
fire.
Or I call it nacho cheese. You know what I
I,
mean?
I
Like,
I
you
had a
know what I
box
mean?
too, like this,
And it's
and
a
it looked
nacho
like
cheese
yeah,
Dorito. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's
That's
like
fire.
a
Yeah, yeah. I
triangular
love that. That shit
Dorito
is
chip.
fire.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's just a shape, circles, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't invent none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, I'm
respect
just
that though
doing it.
because some
Like,
niggas will get offended if you can
nah.
if they see somebody else because really
Yeah,
you're the nigga known for that. In all honesty, in Jersey,
yeah.
you know, personally to me, I don't see anybody else doing it. And if they do
Yo,
it,
you know how they
I would
say,
shit.
like, you know, it's the Brooklyn way, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
the Jersey way, you feel me? I'm doing it the
word.
Jersey way, you feel me?
I love that.
That's how I feel that.
I love that you rep Jersey because a lot of
Yeah,
niggas they be from Jersey and they want to rep New York and it's like, what are you repping New York for, nigga? Let's bring our name up.
yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm
I'm where I'm
saying?
at, you feel me? So
Facts.
I want
I'm
to
with you.
affect the area that
Yeah,
of my habitat. You know what I'm saying? I
facts.
don't want
I
to
fuck
be
with that.
known from being nowhere else but where I'm at.
That's
I
it.
think it's a simple concept, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And where I'm at is not just, you know, Brick City or Jersey City. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's North America's, you know what I'm saying? It's planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? It's solar
where you
system, you
from?
know what I'm saying? I jump all the way, you know, deep space, you feel me?
You dig? AIDS, nigga.
Yeah, all the way in deep space. I'll be like, yo, we out here right now, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
this shit's crazy, you know what I mean? So, to me, I'm always looking at about being in the moment, being aware of who you are and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the answer is love, you feel me? That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
word.
that's
Yo, break down. Hold on, because I want
shout
niggas
out
to
to
know.
NASCO, you know what I'm saying? You be
Nasco,
spreading
man.
that
I met that
message, you
nigga
know what I'm
once.
saying? Love yourself message, you
I
feel me?
met that nigga
Ain't
once
nothing wrong
at
with
a, at
it,
a
you know what I mean?
at a Diesel loser art show or
Yeah,
whatever back in the days. Very cool cat. I met him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife. And my wife got along and shit. We was all just talking and shit and vibing. We were supposed to bomb, but we never got to it. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I didn't get his number. We was, you know, it was a night we was out here getting lit. So I never got his
yeah,
number or anything like that. You know, at that time I was writing, so I was like, nigga,
yeah,
let go back. We caught a vibe and shit.
right.
But never saw him again. Now let me tell you one thing. If I see him now, won't even know who he is because I forgot him. It's a long time ago.
You
This is years
remember
ago.
him right away when you see him, you know what I mean? Because, you
Yeah,
know, that dude, shout out to NASCO, man. That dude
cool
is,
cat,
yeah,
very cool
that's,
cat. You know what I'm saying? Very cool cat. But all right. So your influences. All right. All right. No, hold on. Yeah. Let's go back to your influences because that was the first question I asked you, and then I also want you to let everybody know who the fuck you are, nigga. I want because you run circles in the streets And multiple tags, not just one, motherfucker. Multiple. Who does that? That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you where I stand from.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I started tagging up out here, right? I was in high school and shit. That shit was kind of like on my walk from. I get off the bus and then I walk to the school, right? To the building.
Yeah.
And I'll take different routes every day. I get off like, 10, 20 blocks away. And I take different routes, smoke a joint, you know what I'm saying? And on my route, I want to start leaving something behind. Like, when you on the trail, you feel me? You leave a little.
To see yourself up.
You put your little mark on your trail, you know what I'm saying? So you know how to, that you've been there already type shit. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga.
Right, so I started doing that. And all I've been seeing over there was some old school ass tags that were like faded already. So they've been there for a while already. So it wasn't much fresh stuff at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, ain't nobody really writing nothing out here because nobody side bust. You know what I mean? Not too many people side busting my shit. So I'm like, yo, like where these people, where the writers at out here? You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was just experimenting a lot with, since I found out I could just write anything. I was trying to find my name and shit, right? I was trying to find a name that I'm gonna be like, yo, that's gonna be the name I'm gonna push like to another level. You know what I mean? So I was writing different shit, and then you go to Art Crimes. With the internet, you go to artcrimes.com. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Art Crimes. That's the old school website.
Where the fuck they at now, though?
You can still there probably. I don't really go on the net like that, but still there. But like, you go over there and you like scroll through names and they're like, oh shit, somebody write that shit already in red. So you're like, fuck that, I ain't gonna write that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
smart decision.
You feel me? Like, I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. So I ended up with Komar because I was like, damn, that's a word. And
you told me what it means a long time ago when I met you. What does it mean, Komar?
Yeah, skeeter.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like everywhere. You feel me? They're annoying as fuck because they're everywhere. You feel me? You gotta.
Yo, and that was a great. I love that. Yo, word is born, my G.
So, but it was just, it was like I was thinking about like some shit. I was thinking about an insect, like a bug or something, like a bee or something like that. But somebody wrote a bee, busy bee, like this bunch of names that got the
Beezerk.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, a bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking for some shit that nobody got because I'm trying to do my own shit.
As you should.
You feel me? So boom, ended up with that name. Fuck it. And a lot of cats from Newark still call me that, remember me as that. You know what I mean? Or just like refer me.
That's how I met you.
I'm like Uncle Komar to some kids and shit.
Yeah, niggas, you all touch.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
El tío.
You know what I mean? What up?
Yeah.
So and then I was just experimenting and writing different things. Another. Obviously, all my crewmates are big influences of everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really inspired by it.
You got a good crew, man.
I mean, word up, continental. You know what I'm saying? Like international. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, like that's probably my biggest inspiration is the people that's in my crew right now, like in all my crews, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but to shout out some people in the game, to name drop a couple of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, everything that I've seen in New York and Jersey, you know what I'm saying? So everybody shit. You feel me? Like everything I see from the first ride from JFK to Jersey.
Yeah.
All the way to what I see now every time I go to the city or I write or what I see on the walls and shit. So that's everybody who's been putting in for the culture, you know what I'm saying, and for the game. So like all that shit inspires me because that's what, you know what I mean. That's what it is. You know what I mean. Whatever it is right now, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying. So that's inspirational and what it became. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like, so to me, it's like to see the waves that it comes in is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Because right when everybody or majority of people think it's dead, there'll be people to remind you that shit's alive and going, you know what I'm saying? Word. So You know what I mean? So it's just about, you know, destroying and building. Destroying things that are not good for us and building things that can make this world better. You feel me? So that's what it is. So,
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Where it is born. But yeah, man, you a nigga that's been out and you got a lot. You seem, you know, I don't know your circle or anything like that. I see your circle from the graphing and
small
everything.
circle too.
As you should. You should. I don't have a lot of friends neither. Now, my thing with you is I don't see niggas wrecking you, B. You the only nigga that's been crossing you out. I'm gonna get to it now because I actually have a question. I don't know if you want to talk about it. If you don't want to, that's fine.
I don't really want to. I ain't even bothered by the subject, but I don't really want to talk about that.
Say no more. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that. You know I ain't even gonna say the name. Yeah. Moving on. You dig? You know what I'm saying? But my point in saying is, you're like the ambassador. I just wanted you to know that. I feel personally, me, because I used to skate with a nigga. I used to rollerblade. I used to skate with a nigga. Ish, yo, shout out to Ish. Sure. He's like the ambassador to me when it comes to this rollerblading shit, because he would set shit up for everybody to get together. It seems to be that you have had a hand in a lot of niggas that came up. You know, I see Edam, you know, that nigga, you know, I know y'all.
Yo, shout out to Edam Chief, you heard?
Yo, yeah, you know, y'all niggas was bombing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And y'all was, and you know what I respect about you too? Yeah. That you don't, you know, it doesn't seem to, you don't judge a nigga by their style, it seems to be. Because you fucked with niggas that I've noticed that, hey man, it's not the same. You guys are not on the same level. Yeah. They're in the beginning stage, but they get better.
Man, it ain't even about that.
They get better.
It's not even, to me, it's like, I did say like graph is a reflection of a person who it is, but it's really, you know what I mean? I meant that in the sense that it ain't about, graph is about who you are as a human being. You feel me? Graph to me is a tool, like I said earlier, to be a better human being as you get better at your graph. You feel me? So it's just one thing that it's like, I feel like the better I get as a human being, the better I feel about doing what I'm doing. And the better to me, it comes out more self-satisfactory to me, where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm at, where I want to be and shit, with what I want to do in life, you feel me? It's a reflection of it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So to me, it's a building tool, you know what I'm saying? You build on that, you work your shit out, you make a mistake, you fix it, you feel me? You correct yourself, you know what I'm saying? It gives you an opportunity to do that, you know what I'm saying? So it makes you feel okay to do that in real life, you know what I'm saying? So you fix yourself up, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you use it as a, like, you know what I'm saying? It's your, you know, whatever moves you're making in your graph game, you're also making it in your life.
Exactly, and that's just therapeutic, you know what I'm saying? If you got,
it really is,
if you got some like shit built up in you, you can just go out there.
You get a little mad and you go catch some tags.
You go out there and
you feel good.
You feel good about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're like, yo, fuck it.
Yeah, word.
I'm right here. I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive and shit. I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you OD. You wanna, you know. I mean, shit, nigga. You OD. It's not OD. You do what you do, and shit, nigga. We appreciate it. We like seeing you up. I like seeing, like, I love graffiti, nigga. Like, don't get it twisted. Just because I'm not out bombing, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was only me, man. I thought I was just the only one.
You might as well be, nigga. Nah, but yo, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, I'm always looking. Like, my landmarks are never, oh, this tree or this building. It's always, all right, this Acroe's right here. We got fucking Harm 8 over there. All right, I make a left where Harm 8 is. Make a left. Like, I always... That nigga's running circles right now. Hey, come on the show, nigga. I can't wait to meet you, man. Word. Fucking dude's a beast. But yeah, man, nah. It's, that's how I get around. I always... My landmarks are graffiti. Like, you know, even... like Ryan, talking about, you know, just landmarks. Yeah. They fucking just painted over some shit that was
I might have said the spot got buff, right?
You know what I'm talking about?
The shit that got buff, right? Yeah. Man.
I was like, yo, the one that he did with the fucking Army 50. Nigga, that shit was there for so long rocking, my nigga. And I enjoyed seeing it every time I saw it.
My head right now.
Facts, my nigga. I was so mad, yo. I was like, why would they do that? Like that shit. Like I understand you want to go over ugly shit, but my nigga, that shit look nice. That gave character to the fucking.
And
That
been
little
living there for what year?
2004, I think 2005.
Man,
Some
we're talking
crazy
about
shit.
like over a decade that shit lived. Man.
And they go and paint over it. Like, and look at what it is. They didn't even paint over this shit and made it like the fucking bridge. They motherfucking painted over with some beige color, and that shit it looks worse than what it was.
And
that shit broke my heart when I saw that.
That shit was terrible.
You feel me?
I fucking broke down and cried.
On my knees, nigga, cried. Like I can't believe it.
I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, that was, you know, but I see there's, like I said earlier, it is different. It's a different thing for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
different
you're
feel.
going to ask different people what it is to them. They'll tell you what it is to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, you can see dedication. You know what I'm saying? You can see hard work. You know what I'm saying? You can see, everything reflects itself. You know what I mean?
And you said, I like that you said hard work. Yeah. Cause a lot of niggas, they go out and they hit inspire. Like
hard work, zero fucks.
You dig? I like that.
I want to be like that person because he doesn't give a fuck.
Nigga.
No. What? Like, yo, you can not give a fuck that much? Oh shit,
nigga, nigga, you called you risked your life to get your name up there, nigga.
What? Like, you know what I'm saying? You willing to die for this shit?
Nigga, you about this shit, nigga?
You talking about getting a gun pulled down on you?
You
know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, man, this is shit. This is shit. This is serious. That's why when people cross somebody else out, it's an offensive thing. Yeah. It's like, yo, I worked hard, and then that's why when I understand, niggas. This is another thing that's happening right now. A lot of these art niggas go over, shit that niggas worked hard to get on. I respect art niggas. I respect the thing, but
it goes both ways though. It happens. It goes back and forth though.
Yeah, but my thing is that this nigga worked hard to get his fucking throw up on that shit.
Art goes over graph, and graphs goes over art. It's just, that's what happens.
It happens. Them niggas pair.
I mean, somebody might not agree with me, but the combination looks kind of dope. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Agreed. Both situations.
I agree.
Both situations work out pretty.
I feel like it just makes
both situations work out pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody.
I agree with you 100%.
I mean, sometimes I look at these walls and I'm like, yo, that shit look kind of dope with graph in it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, this shit looking dope. You know
I agree with you, man. I saw. I don't know what I was. New Jersey Graffiti, whatever it was. I saw Pear and these niggas. They've been doing that now, just going over the art and shit, and it looks dope, man. I'm like, I was like, yo, it looks like they collabed. They didn't collab. They just
also with this shit gaining the popularity, you can say that it's been, you know what I'm saying, interacting for a minute, producing beautiful shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the illest walls were like, the combination of both. You know what I'm saying? Some of the illest walls. If you think about background-wise and character-wise and piece-wise, letter structure-wise, some of the illest walls are the combination of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of everything. Of all the
100%. Right. Yes, sir.
That's some of the illest walls. Everything else is missing something. A wall without that, missing that. A wall with just that, missing that. You feel me? That's why I like the combo. Because it's almost like, hey, we should be together. But in a forceful way, be like, yo.
Yeah, we clashing, but we making something
like
fire.
Flame, flames, we clashing. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I agree.
So it kind of happens, and we might have a certain perspective about it. But it kind of looks, but it's a beautiful thing at the end of the day to me.
Yeah,
it's this forceful connection that it has. It's like somebody's trying to separate it, but it keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? Coming back together. You know what I'm saying?
Most artists are fucking ex-graph heads, to be honest.
Everybody different.
You dig? But then they just start doing that.
And some artists are now graph head, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it goes back and forth. To me, I feel like it's connected, you feel me? Because it's about expressing yourself. Whether you're doing it through imagery or you're doing it through writing or calligraphy or whatever, it's all dope. Or even if you just like, even if this is how you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say the camera right there, right? and this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Top,
you know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like, oh, like this is how I'll be interacting with the world. And if I'm doing it dope, like motherfuckers gonna feel. I mean, you talk about skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? Breakdancing, parkour, or whatever you name it. Playing the guitar. You feel me? If you ill with that shit. You know what I mean? You take it to another level, motherfuckers gonna recognize this shit and vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what it is to me. It's like you have to figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the journey's about. And nobody got it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? So the journey is trying to figure out who the fuck you are and what's your purpose. And once you figure that out,
it's deeper than grass.
Once you figure that out, you realize that you only got a very limited time for that. So you start working hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is to me. You know what I mean? Go hard, man.
Go hard. Let me ask you too. Where do you think this shit is going, man? Because, you know, it's a different fucking time, my nigga. From Cat days and Cope when he, you know, when they was killing shit to now, you know what I'm saying? You know, we have progressions in this graffiti shit. Like, you know, a lot of niggas went from, you know, learning the art and just tagging and books and getting their letters up to now niggas, there's niggas that piece better, way better than they can tag or even do a throwy. Way better. They'll throw a beautiful piece together, and you see their tag and you see their throw, and it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Where do you see this game going right now? Because that's what was going on for a while.
You know, it's funny you even mentioned that, but like I said earlier, it's different for everyone, right? So people, so you can have a mentality of a person that's like, yo, I'm on this deep spiritual journey trying to figure out what the fuck is this all about.
Yeah.
Or you can have a mentality to be like, yo, fuck this shit, I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, depending on your mentality of what you do in this world, what you hear, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna...
I respect that.
You know what I mean?
I'm very liberal about this shit. For being,
you feel me? Like, I'm trying to, like, I love Grab because I feel like a lot of elements of that is just stating the fact that he was live, because a lot of people don't know, you know, like becoming dumb, you know what I'm saying? So they don't even know they're here, you feel me? So to me, Graph is like, yo, I'm just letting motherfuckers know they're awake that I'm here, you feel me? I'm like awake, you feel me? I'm woke, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You are, nigga. And it's a high, man. When you fucking hitting something, it's just a high.
It's like freedom, man. I feel like it's freedom, man.
I like that, freedom. It is freedom, my nigga, because it's something you're not supposed to do, but it's like, why? I want to know why, because this is where it started, my nigga. Hieroglyphics were the fucking first graph niggas. All them niggas was doing graph, my nigga. Those niggas that painted those walls in those caves, those were graph niggas. They were the first graph heads. And they're the reason that the story is being told from back in the days that they supposedly broke.
I did some cave painting.
You're lying. Yeah. Where at?
Spray paint, of course, but
as you should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If their shit lasts,
like little tunnels and shit, you know, like water tunnels here and there.
I mean, but where? Like, what part of the country type? Let's go with
this. Just like right here around Patterson. Outside of Patterson somewhere, and I did some tunnels in the...
Yeah, because there's like a waterfall out there.
I did some tunnels in Melbourne, Australia.
You went to Australia to bomb?
Cheers, mate. Shout out to Baylor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah!
Shout out to my homie hairstyler, you know what I mean?
Yo, handstyle. Yo, you did their calendar, right?
Yeah.
Sorry I didn't buy it. I meant to buy it, I got to do it.
Shout out to her. Shout out to the homie and the Hook Glamour, you know what I'm saying? But he's doing another one. He got like a lookbook and everything. I don't know who he's doing it with, because it's a top secret at the moment.
Of course, as it should be. Yeah, man. How'd you? All right, so Australia. How'd you get out there? What made you go out there? Graph made you go out there?
I mean, like, I had to go visit. You know what I'm saying? I had to go visit the hobby because, you know, we was doing some work together.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was just, you know, check out the scene. It's crazy out there. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the scene in Australia. You know what I'm saying? They go hard over there, you know what I'm saying? The streets in
other countries go harder than us, it seems to be. Do you think that? What do you think?
I wouldn't even say that.
No,
everybody go depending on where the environment or what it allows them to go as far as they, can go in terms of pushing limits. You know what I'm saying? People.
I just mean like those dudes that are fucking over this.
It's becoming international for a minute, but what you're saying is. It's a different, like I said, like it's a different culture out there. It's a different type of environment. It's a different type of mentality. You feel me?
You think it's more accepted over there than it is over here?
I feel like there's more.
Because them niggas go hard. They'll hit a whole fucking line.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I think about it. I think there's more. There's more collective. I don't want to use political terms for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, cause I'm not into politics too much, but.
No, man, I'm not either at all. Don't know much.
But it's more collective consciousness in terms of revolutionary thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And organizing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they organize.
Yeah, because I feel like people out here isolate. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of isolation going on. Self-isolation and all types of isolation from everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everything is a bit draining. You feel me?
Yeah.
So out there, I feel like it's a collective.
They're more about the crew than it is.
Collective thought is a bit more organized. Is what I'm trying to think. I feel like out here, everything is kind of set up to divide. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you look at things, if you break shit down, if you see what's happening behind behind the scenes, if you see the thing behind the curtains, what's going on, you're like, yo, this shit is set up just to separate. You feel me? So you're like, hold up, why is everything set up to separate? You know what I mean?
That's what it feels like.
It's about, obviously there's opposite of that as well here.
Oh, absolutely.
You feel me? People coming together. With a common cause, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to that, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
People coming together with a common cause, you feel me? That's cheers to that, because there's a lot of happening out here in terms of culture, you feel me? For sure. You know what I mean?
Shit, man. Absolutely.
And I guess this is why this is one of the places in the world that's really vibrant, is because of that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's movements out here, people on the same like-minded level, you know what I'm saying, that know what the fuck is going on, that are trying to, you know what I mean, have some sort of contribution to making it a little bit better. What the fuck is going on right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. By any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a violent thing. It's more like, if you have a movement you're trying to create and you're trying to get that going, it's by any means necessary. I got to do what I got to do.
Exactly.
To make it move, you know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you something, actually. Do you have a regular job? I'm not asking you where you work. I just want to know, do you have a regular job? Like, I have a regular job. I fucking got to wake up at 2 a.m. I got to be at my job. Do you have that?
I mean, everybody got a job, right?
Everybody got to get money.
Yeah.
I know you got to get money.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, though, are you getting money off of your art? Because it's not a job when you're doing something you love. That's what I'm saying. That's how I would feel about it.
I mean, shit, I wish you asked me, like, who my sponsors was, and my answer was to you, was like, damn, I get sponsored by, this brand and this brand, this brand.
That's the question, nigga.
The thing is, you know what I'm saying? The thing is about the bread, it's like, I get bread through what I do.
That's dope,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Through what
you live in a dream.
I get bread through what I do in the different world, you feel me?
Hold on, no, I don't feel you. You get bread off of what you do in a different world, meaning you're doing normal shit?
Yeah, I do like, regular shit that people do for work.
That's all I need to know. You don't need to tell me what's the business. You don't need to tell me what, that you're fucking building houses, whatever it is. But because you know what?
But it's like,
I always imagined you not doing that.
To me, it's not ultimately about getting bread and doing grab. Yeah, I wish I could just get a G for a fucking signature on the canvas, you feel me, with a spray can.
On some Banksy shit.
Nah, not even on some Banksy shit, but just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me what I want, you know what I'm saying, that would be a whole different question, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But what you gotta do, shout out to Cool G Rap, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame what I gotta do to get this dollar, but that track right there is just like, it's a soundtrack. It's just for a lot of shit in life. Like, yo, we on this chase. You feel me? But I ain't.
that rat race, my nigga.
We're on this chase, right? We're trying to get that to have some sort of security and stability, but all that is just fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Just like exactly what we're chasing. You know what I mean? So, so it's a pretty twisted. You know what I'm saying? World. So you just gotta have some sort of an outlet for all that energy, so that you don't just fucking explode. You know what I mean?
Yo, word.
You know what I mean? So you don't go crazy. So you gotta have some sort of an outlet. You know what I'm saying?
We need an out. We need an out.
Yeah.
And that's the life I'm working on building right now.
What up?
For myself, I'm working on building that shit.
Yo,
man.
shout out to your outlet, yo, right here.
Yo, seriously, this is one of them. Like, this is something that, you know, I enjoy. I didn't know I enjoy. Chasing nigga holler. This is something. And yo, this background about to change on some other shit too, man. My nigga Acroe about to put some flames on here. I don't even know what he gonna do, but I'm gonna let him do it.
You already know.
You did.
What's up, man?
Shit. But yo, listen, man. I really appreciate you fucking taking time, my nigga. People don't take time for other people, and you didn't have to do this shit, but you did. And shit, and I appreciate it. That's why I was on it.
You gassed me up. This man gassed me up. He's like, yo, do an interview. I ain't even do an interview live. I was supposed to do an interview. Shout out to my homie from Tags and Throws. You already know.
Tags and Throws got him first.
Yeah,
what's up, man?
Shout out to him. We were supposed to do an interview and a video, but we ended up just shooting with the homie Deck. You know what I'm saying? That video. That's the video.
Shout out to him. Yo, you coming through.
I don't know if y'all seen the video, but check out the video.
I'm going to go check
that out. We ended up just doing that, and that shit came out stupid fresh, man. I love that shit. Man, respect and shout out to the homie that goes around the world and documents the culture. Like, that shit.
Respect for that.
That shit's on the next level. You know what I'm saying? So, man of many things, too. He do all types of self-expression. You feel me? So shout out to the homie. And you know, shout out to Deck too. The video it was man live vibes and shit. It was the first time I met the homie too. Yeah. So it was mad dope that we was doing that.
And y'all vibed out.
Epic video. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that shit's mad epic. I guess obviously for obvious reasons, but shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Because we was doing it in the city, and he pretty much was like, yo, we're gonna hit the spots that, you know, he figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? For the most part, because we was out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to, you know, BKO Day for sure.
Yeah, man. Yo, nah, but yeah, like I said, man, you know, you open the door, man. For other writers that are gonna want to come in, because at least, you know, I met you before. You knew me, you know, from before this. It's not the first time we've met, but of course, you know a lot of people. You meet a lot of people. You weren't gonna remember me and shit like that, and you still came through, my nigga. You still came through, my nigga. That's why I'm saying I appreciate you. The truth is the truth.
Nah, listen, but to just to, you know what I'm saying, kill that thought that you have. I remember your tags being some of the freshest tags from around here. So,
damn, son, I fucking son.
Yeah, so I ain't gassing you up or nothing, but when I see your tags, that shit was like, yo, Stilo, you know what I'm saying? Homie got Stilo. So I ain't even gassing you up, but for sure. I mean, look, I ain't even gotta tell you, that shit is just like, when you look at it, that shit look like some breakdancing shit. You feel me? Like some breakdancing.
Yeah, I breakdanced my whole high school career.
So see, I already know that.
This nigga knows. I'm a hip hop nigga.
Yeah, what up? Like I said, like, I read people's shit by the tag. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I read that flavor. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people got different terminology. You know what I'm saying? Flow, whatever. All that. Yeah. You got that shit.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. That's a big deal coming from you, man. Because, you know, listen, man, every graph nigga that graphs thinks they the shit. But just to take in a stamp, to get a stamp of approval from somebody that you think is dope as fuck is a big deal to me. And at the end of the day, my nigga, you know, keep killing it, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you before we wrap this up. You got anything you want to promote? Anything that you on? Anything you fucking with that you want to be like, yo, man, check me out on?
Yo, shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, love them.
Shout out to my family. You know, the 18, Acroe, and it don't stop. The AMC.
And it don't stop.
You know what I'm saying? Burning all my competition, burning milk case, you heard? Shout out to the West Coast, East Coast, you know what I mean? North, West, South, you know what I mean? Everywhere.
All that.
We out here, baby. You already know. Night crawlers, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Shout out to this man right here. You know what I'm saying, for bringing me out here, gassing me up. You know what I mean?
Yo,
about to blow up like the flames of TNTs and you know what I'm saying, dynamites. You know what I mean?
Word is born. Hey man, Act, you're the fucking man, and I appreciate you for coming on here, man. Again.
Cool.
You know, I hope this ain't the last time I see you.
We're gonna build, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
let's build,
let
man.
me know if you,
let's
you know
build,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I don't just like your graph. I like you as a person. I can tell you're a good dude. From the moment I met you, you've always been solid. So that's all I want you to know, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You're a fucking beast. You're a monster. And we all want to be like you.
My man. Flames, baby. We burning. You already.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, this is Whiskey No Chaser, nigga. See ya.
Drink water, though, you heard?
Chop, 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 chop.